Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to be working on the WRX today, and we're going to be doing a major service and a few little bits and pieces, and hopefully by the end of this video we're going to be driving the car on the street for the first time. It hasn't left the driveway since the tow truck dropped it off, so I'm pretty keen for that. So let's jump straight into it. Alright, so just before we warm the car up, we're going to drain all of the radiator and stuff because it's just got water in it at the moment, and then we're going to put coolant in it, and then we're going to run it for a little bit before we change the spark plugs. Alright, so I put the plug back in down the bottom there. So what we've got here is like a little radiator cap with a seal and a plug, and it goes into the funnel. So now we're going to pour all the coolant in here and bleed the system.
I want to drink it so bad.
Dude, that looks delicious. Whoa.
Oh,
You made a fucking mess.
oh, look at this, sideways, look at that.
Oh, that's way smoother. You don't fucking make a mess. Plug. Alright, now we got to put some water in. For a little bit there, the engine mounts looked absolutely cooked. It sounded like it was kind of running on 3 cylinders, but I think it's cleared out now. It's kind of, I don't know, it's quite smooth now, and when you rev it up, it sounds pretty good. So we're fitting this trim here, and we're having a bit of an issue with it like rubbing on here. And as you can see with the old one, it's snapped because someone's just forced it over. So using a file like this one, we're just filing down that little edge on the radio surround just so we can get a few millimeters and it can clip in.
Still that hitting on it.
Yeah, it's real close.
So I think we need more on both sides.
Alright, while he's fucking around with that, I'm gonna pump, I'm gonna pump all those tires up because this one's looking pretty flat. Come in. Alright, so now what we're going to do is drive up onto the ramps, and we're going to drain the trans fluid and change the oil. So that's the drain plug on the trans, this one here. So that's nice, easy. Fuck. Now we got to put fluid into the trans. So you go through the dipstick hole down. I cannot see it. It's in the abyss. Oh, I missed it. There's a bottle in there with a rag with some stuff. Cool, so that's all filled up, the transmission's done. Alright, it's another day, we're working on the WRX, and we're going to start off by doing the spark plugs while it's still cold. Oh, it's threaded.
Ah, hammer in the bin.
Alright. Don't need it anymore. Beers?
Beers.
Beers. We're going.
So we're gonna check the gap of each
It's
spark
too
plug
old.
for this engine.
Hey guys.
It suggests
Worker at Repco stitched us up and gave us 3 of the right spark plug and 1 that's different. You can see right on the tip of the spark plug what's different. Instead of running like 1 different spark plug and 3 of the same, we've decided to put the same ones in because they are a good brand and most of them look pretty decent, but in saying that, we still gave them a good clean. So they're looking pretty good at the moment, so we're gonna slap them back in, and then I guess we'll change them at some point. Alright, so this spark plug here needs to be gapped a little bit, and using this specific tool, it's called a feeler tool, and they have like exact widths, and I've got what we need here. And when you go like that, there's the tiniest little gap left. So what we're gonna do is, using a high-tech tool called a brick, we're gonna smack it a little bit, test, and that's literally all we needed to do. We got all the spark plugs in and the leads back on. We got the pod filter cleaned, so now we just got to put it back together. Alright, now we're going to change over the axle, the drive shaft, because the other one's split. I'll show you when we get it out. And then we're going to change the diff oil as well, like in the process. So I've had to knock this little pinch out because that holds it in that little slot. And now we're going to crack this nut with 32-inch socket. Huge boy. No banana for reference. Actually, I have a sad banana for reference. There you go, guys.
Hey!
Oh.
First try ever.
First try. This is.
Oh my
it's
god.
Like finger tight. Oh.
Whoa.
Alright, so that's obviously the drain hole, and then that one's the fill one. So we'll put that one back in, and then we've got to crack another one.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, so we got the whole hub disassembled. Not really to our choice. We can't get the fucking axle out the hub. So we ran out of time today. So we were really struggling to get the axle out of the hub. It's seized in there really good. We tried heating it up with the heat gun, but nothing moved. We need a bigger hammer, bigger pry bar, or more heat. And yeah. Alright, we got some upgrades to give it a shot to get it out. Alright, so my game plan with this is I'm going to spray it, let it sit for about an hour. Hopefully that's going to loosen a couple things up. And then I'm going to hit it with the hammer with a plank of wood there so I can really get a good hit. If it's still not moving, I'm going to thread the nut back onto it. And then I'm going to tighten it on with the rattle gun and hopefully pull it into the hub more, but break it free. So we're gonna have to pull the hub completely off. I've got the brakes off, but I need to disconnect the handbrake and then the hub's free. So yeah, we can't use this unfortunately because all the hammering that we did has completely destroyed the thread and you can't get a nut on it, so that's pretty much useless. I tried using a grinder just to kind of like notch the edge of the lip off, but it's just so tight and touching on here, and I noticed the threads are destroyed anyway because the whole actual end of it is kind of like mushed. So I got the hub completely free. It's all separated, got the ABS out, got the handbrake out, got the handbrake disassembled like crazy. So we're gonna press that out because that is so seized in and stuck in the hub. So yeah, here's the hub with the axle, and this is why we're changing this thing, because it's destroyed. And yeah, it's no good. On the body of the car, it's just sprayed grease everywhere there. I'm gonna leave it overnight sitting upwards like this, and I'm gonna soak it in this stuff, and it can chill like this overnight. So we're gonna try again, but this time we got to press, so this better work. I left the hub in the press for a few days. I pressed it down heaps. It just wasn't moving at all, so I gave up. But look at this, what we got. We got a new hub, and fortunately it was only $100, which is pretty sick. And the best bit, it doesn't have an axle stuck in the hub. So now we're gonna take it apart and put it in.
Alright, it's coming off now.
We got a whole jack handle, but no jack, just to get this fucking bolt off. I got the wheel back on, everything's tightened up, so now we're gonna change the oil real quick. I'm not gonna lie, I have little faith after this last couple.
Why?
After you poured the coolant.
That was pretty bad.
I've lost hope.
Straight in. Not a single bit.
Oh, you need to go sideways every
Do need to go
time.
sideways.
Alright, we're done. We're gonna go take for a drive. Who's driving? Rock, paper, scissors?
First drive.
Whoa. Alright, let's
It
go.
lived in the middle of your driveway.
True.
Probably should have washed the window. Not too bad.
Spongy.
And all the things I say, I feel your touch so long on the road again. I flip the clutch, 14 started around a bend. I just watch from the window while I see my friends. I flip the clutch, 14 started around a bend. Take me out my misery, I'm far too gone, just let me leave. You want me dead?
So you doing?
Alright, what do you reckon? So far?
It's good. We definitely need to bleed the brakes. They're a bit spongy, but also I feel like there's a layer of rust coming off.
Yeah, and those pads and rotors as well.
We probably need to bleed the clutch as well. It's a bit spongy.
Yeah.
Some of the gears. This is a bit fucking.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
But honestly, like, it's comfy. Like, it feels. All the bushings feel alright. Like, I don't know. Like, turn it off. We're a bit smoky.
lot off the
Power
turbo.
steering. Look, I guess you could say it was a successful first drive, but like
We made it. We didn't die.
we did it. It was pretty comfy. I mean, we might not make it home. We might catch fire soon. I'm hope that's not foreshadowing anything, but
If it is, we'll cut it in.
but she's bloody. It's not bad. So we bought this car just over 5 weeks ago, and we've already got it driving. There's still a couple things we want to do to it, but you're gonna have to wait and see. But first drive in 5 weeks went pretty successful. Pretty happy with that. That was pretty cool. I guess I'd do an outro.
I guess, yeah.
Some kind of outro.
That is pretty cool.
Outro, outro, outro. Make sure to hit the sub button. See this car come to life.